Well, we are 9 games into the Premier League season and things have gone off to a flying start. We are currently third in the league. Hello, welcome to part 23 of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our Premier League fixtures against Tottenham and Liverpool. So form since the last episode has been absolutely amazing. We've only lost one game since the start of the season, and that was a 2-1 defeat to West Ham, which, West Ham, fair play to them. We did go 1-0 up, but just a little bit unfortunate to lose the game. We are also knocked out of the Carabao Cup. We lost against Birmingham City. We lost the big Hollywood derby everyone cares about or doesn't care about, but we did lose on penalties. It went all the way to like the 10th penalty taker. So I'm thankful it ended the way it did, but I feel like we should have won. But Premier League, yeah, very, very good form. We haven't really played anyone tricky other than Man City and Arsenal. Obviously, did draw against Arsenal, which is very good. We also went 1-0 up against them, which also very, very good. Then September was a fairly easy month. A 4-1 win, 2-1 win, 2-0 win over West Brom, Sheffield, and Ipswich. And a couple decent results in October. 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest and a 3-1 win over Aston Villa. I don't think we did any other late transfer business apart from Sky. I think we have loaned out Bob Tart to Kilmarnock on loan for the rest of the season just because Seb Raven hasn't left the club yet. We are not even at the match yet. We are now. I should probably show you the league table before we go into the game. We're currently third in the league. Obviously, we do have a game in hand to Everton. So should we beat Tottenham, we go back to the top. And that doesn't make sense, does it? That doesn't make sense. Everton, Fulham are first and second in the league. That does not make sense at all. It makes perfect sense, but it's just weird. So the lineup for our match against Tottenham will be Sherpin in goal. A back four of Gusto, Brunt, Edgar and Centels. Fernandez and Irving in the midfield. Then we've got Bukvich on the right, Oristadio in the middle, Saito on the left, and Sky Fink up front. Bodu, why are you on the bench? You are not fit to play, nor am I risking you. So Seb Raven could go on the bench instead of you. He would have been back this episode had he not had an ankle injury. That's a completely separate injury to what he had before. So hopefully his injury days are put behind him, and hopefully he doesn't get injured for the foreseeable future. That's the plan. If he can stay fit, I'd say we've got the two best strikers in the league. Because Sky Fink has been absolutely amazing since he's come in. He's got quite a powerful shot. I think he's only scored about 5 goals this season, but he's a very, very good striker with a big, bright future ahead of him, whether that's for us Wrexham or a completely different team like Ajax, where he is on loan from. Pomo whips in the corner. Can we get it clear? We do. Only as far as Ishmael on the edge, who does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur with 15 minutes left to play of the first half. We have been 1-0 down quite a few times this season, and quite often or not, we do somehow get back into the game, whether it's now. Bukvich with the strike goes over the top of the crossbar, but it did take a deflection. We do win the corner. Irving is going to whip in. That's not a bad cross. Irving, I think Edgar tried to get his head onto it, but didn't really get much of a collection on it. Gusto plays the ball to Irving. Come on, let's get the ball into the box. Sato. Yes, Stadio. Shoot! Yes, that's 1-0. That's a good time to score with 5 minutes left to play of the first half. We are back on level terms against Tottenham Hotspur. They do have a throw with Pedro Porro in a quite, I'd say, defensive / attacking area. Johnson is through a goal. That's a great save from Sherpin. A very good save indeed. Sherpin, touch wood. So far, he's had a pretty good season so far. It's all going to go wrong for me, I think, now that I've said he's had a really good season at the moment. Vicario Plays the ball to Eric. Pedro Porro has got the ball. What is going to go on here? Are they going to make a defensive foul? No, they don't. Kulishevsky has got the ball. Plays the ball to Torres. That's around a run. That is very good defending. Irving, let's get the ball upfield. Irving can't string a pass together. And somehow, Tottenham missed one of the most easiest chances of the game. And thankfully, at half time, the scores are still level. Centils has got a free kick, plays it short to Irving, back to Centils. Let's just try and get the ball into the box, please. Gusto, that's the chance to cross it, really. Please. Yes, that's not a bad cross. And Saito was at the back post, did connect with it really well, but unfortunately, it was just wide of the post. I do think a second goal might be coming. It's only a matter of time. A few more chances. I reckon we'll get another goal. And we've got half an hour left of the game. We are going to make a couple changes. Centils is going to make way for Seb Raven. Irving is going to make way for Alcaron. And I think that's probably all we'll do for now with 20 minutes left to play. Let's drop some more encouragement because I do believe we can, genuinely, I think we can win the game. We really can. Come on, lads. We've got 10 minutes left to play. Let's make another couple changes. Bukvich is going to make way for Rainier. And let's just put our Stadio out on the right-hand side. And I think we'll also get on... We'll get off Gusto for Ngakia. And you know what? Let's just get on Paul Bennett for Sky. I think he's a little bit shattered and he hasn't really had a good game this game. Come on, we've got 5 minutes left to play. Is there time for one more goal? Hopefully not for Tottenham. Please not for Tottenham. Bentancur is going to whip in the corner. Can we get it cleared? Yes, we do. Only as far as Udogi on the edge of the area. Can we get a block in? No, we don't. It takes a deflection as it does find its way into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Tottenham with a couple minutes left to play. That's not great, but we are against Tottenham and we're not meant to be beating teams like Tottenham, but it is only a narrow 2-1 defeat, which I think on another day we might have beaten Tottenham or drawn against them, but I'm not really too fussed. As long as we avoid relegation this year, I couldn't care less where we finish, but after 10 games, to be 4th in the league, that's really rather good. That is really good. But considering we're little old Wrexham, yes, we lost after 6 games unbeaten, but, I mean, we were never supposed to be this far in the league. Yeah, let's hope we can try and get back to winning ways for a win against Liverpool. The lineup for our match against Liverpool will be Sherpan in goal, a back four of Gusto, Brunt, Edkan, Centels, Fernandez and Irving in the midfield. Then we've got Bukvich on the right, Stadio in the middle, Saito on the left. Then we've got Skyfink up front. Come on, lads, let's get back to sort of winning ways if we can get a win against Liverpool. It's fine. No, that'd be great if we could get a win. But if we lose, yeah, I'm not too bothered if we do lose to Liverpool. They are a fairly decent side, but if we can somehow scrape out a win, I think that would be very, very good. Obviously, a win will put us back, not top of the league, but it will put us second in the league. That's not a great free kick by Brunt. We haven't really been great at our defensive free kicks so far, but I'm not sure why. But we just keep taking them short, and it keeps making us getting us into trouble like that. But hopefully we're not about to concede a fairly early goal. Centels, I was hoping you would get it sort of cleared, but for Liverpool are passing the ball round the back to Bossai and cleared by Marlo Gusto. Come on, lads, we need to have a much better start than this. This start has been absolutely awful. We need to improve throughout this first half. Fernandez just loses the ball. Edgar with a brilliant interception. And now we look to go on the break. and we pretty much lose the ball straight away. And Darwin Nunez has put Liverpool in the lead. 15 minutes gone, and we are already trailing 1-0 to Liverpool, who are definitely not the league leaders. They might be now. Don't think so. I think Everton stay top of the league, 1 point clear, which is that's just a strange thing to say. Everton are top of the league, 1 point clear. That's just that doesn't feel right. Octavio, who's Octavio? That's not his name. And Saito does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 between Wrexham and Liverpool. Only a couple minutes after we conceded, well, 7 minutes actually, we are back on level terms. That was our first shot of the game, and just so happened to be our first goal. Bookwich has got an injury. That's not great, is it? Kai's also injured as well. So I guess we'll get Orania out on that side. Actually, we'll just put Stadio out on the right because I think he is he's better than Rania out on the right. Stadio with a free kick hits the frame off the post. Look, it was just the wrong side. If it was the inside of a post, definitely a goal all day long. Come on, lads, put the pressure on. Put the pressure on the defence. Somebody get stuck in, please. Arnold plays the ball to Edwards. Back to Virgil. Edwards again. Can we just somebody get the ball, please? Come on. I don't like where this is going. I really don't. It's either going to be one of those weird highlights where nothing happens, or it's going to be a goal for Liverpool. Oh my god! It nearly was. I think that shot was going just wide of a post. I think Sherpen happy there. So I thought he was going to let it go into the back of the net, but thankfully I think it was going just wide of the goal. So I don't think we really had anything to worry about there. Sabosai with the chance to shoot, and it's another good save from Sherpen once again to deny Liverpool a second goal. Sabosai is going to whip in the corner. Marcus Edwards, I presume it's Marcus Edwards, and Stadio has got the ball, and now we are on the break very slowly, but we are, and we do win the foul with a couple minutes left to play. I would like to see what we did with that free kick. I presume we didn't really do much with it because we haven't really been great at set pieces, and Fernandez loses the ball in a very costly area. And Sabozai, what a strike that is, hits the crossbar. I think Sherpen actually got fingertips to it, which makes it a world-class save. Come on, let's get the ball cleared. We don't, and Sherpen saves the ball and catches it. And we do go into half-time with the draw still just about intact. I think we might potentially are about to concede a second. We really are riding our luck with Liverpool getting as many chances as they did in the first half. It's only a matter of time before they get a second goal. Saito has got the ball, can really cross it. He's going to do it all alone, and what a strike that was. But I think he was hoping somebody would get on the end of it, whether it was in the middle or the back of the post, but very unlucky. But hopefully, with a couple more chances like that, I think we could definitely grab a second goal. Sky thinks second match in a row hasn't really had the best of games, so we are going to get on Paul Mullin. Or do we get on Osman Kamara? That's probably a better option than Paul Mullin. Probably not. It's probably worse. So we're going to play Osman Kamara. I think that'd be fine. Should be fine. There we are. Also gonna get off Lewis Brunt for Miguel Rubio. He hasn't really had the best of games. Has done some bit poor passing, but yeah, they just needed that change in defence. A bit more pace in there, I think. 20 minutes left to play. Scores are still level. It's been a fairly quiet second half, in my opinion. Obviously, Saito had that chance to put us 2-1 up. Apart from that, both teams have not really created that many chances. Edgar, lovely ball over to Centels, but that would have been a great ball. Would have been lovely if he had found Radia or Stadio, but just a touch unfortunate. Sherpa, can you just get the ball upfield? Because I'm worried we're going to give the ball away in a very weird area. Oh, Stadio has got the ball. Rainier. Oh, just needed to fall onto his head there. That'd be a goal. Rainier, come on. Sentinels. Sato. Rainier has done it. We are 2-1 up against Liverpool with 10 minutes left to play. We do go second second in the table. That is just absolutely absurd. I mean, we're Wrexham. We're meant to finish bottom of the league. We shouldn't be this far up in the table, especially near the halfway point of the season, or 7 games off the halfway point. Imagine if we're still top of the league with like 10 games left to go. That would be absurd. But it wouldn't be strange, because Leicester did it back in 2016, and we have done it. We've beaten Liverpool to go second in the league. Who's our next big game against? I feel like who if we play? We played Man City, Arsenal, obviously Liverpool, Tottenham. Still got Chelsea and Man United yet to play in terms of the I call them the top 6 clubs, but they're not really that. They've not been that great. The big top 6 clubs. I mean, look at the top 7. Yeah, Man United have crept into it now, but it's still very, very strange. Very strange to see Everton and Wrexham 1 and 2. But yeah, Football Manager can be weird at times. So I think probably what we'll do is they will just come back, probably beginning of the January transfer window for our games against Chelsea and Brighton. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.